Now we could do the cold opening about you never. Well, let's just keep it natural. You have one? You have a funny one, right?
Yeah.
Look at that, Ted. When you've got a cold opening, man, it just sets the podcast off on a positive note.
It's just my life and what's been happening, and
just my life.
I mean, can we agree that I had a pretty shitty 2020 with postponing the wedding and everything? I mean, everyone had one, but for
got your
a
health.
personal level, I had a lot of bad things happen to me.
Yeah, but you've had a lot of good things before this year, so I think it all balances out.
No, but
it was a
I
shit
always
show.
think
Of
a lot of
opening.
inconveniences.
Yeah, the Incredible Hulk cold opening, I think, is it just makes me laugh thinking about it.
So, about 2 months ago, me and Elena booked a trip to Lake Placid, our first trip in a long time to get away.
That was ambitious.
It was going to be a Lake Placid trip skiing on the mountains. It's
Where is
nice,
Lake Placid?
Upstate New York. It's like 6 hours away.
Okay.
It's a really nice spot, and we booked a really nice hotel. Elena gets an email this morning that the hotel burned down. It doesn't stop, bro. We just booked it, bro. I can't believe it. I can't win. I just can't get away from 2020.
You know what?
What happens now?
What happens now is we get our money back and we got to book somewhere else. But it's the fact that we book a hotel and it burns down.
It's hard to buy. I was trying to book a ski trip and
You don't ski.
I snowboard. I'd fucking rip you down the mountain.
Ski is a word. Better.
Okay. It's easier. So yeah, probably.
Skiing isn't easier.
Yes, it is.
Okay, if you can ride a skateboard, you can snowboard.
How many people can ride skateboards?
It's the same concept. 2 feet on one.
I
one
gave
board.
you the benefit of the doubt for like half a second, and then I thought, wait a minute,
That's like
skateboarding
saying,
is very
like-
difficult.
Going in a rocket ship is easy. Yeah, if you can fly a plane, you
yeah.
can go in a rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, don't bash skiing. Skiing is
I
hard.
used to ski when I was a child.
Okay, well, you ski shaming because I ski.
I'm not ski shaming. The skier's always like the douchebag on the mountain in any of those 80s
Oh,
movies.
miss me with that, bro. The snowboarders are the worst.
Yeah, snowboarders seem
No,
can't get
skiers
around
are
them. They're the most
pretentious.
arrogant fucks.
No, skiers are the pretentious ones. They have
Skiers are the pretentious
ski-only
intellectuals.
mountains, no snowboarders.
Oh my god, dude! I was in the lodge last year, and the stereotypical rich dad with his family had the whole full jumpsuit on. They all come in as a family, all happy, and they're talking about hitting the black diamond and how I forget the kid's name. I'll just say Timmy.
Something else. Yeah,
He's
probably.
He's talking about his son hitting the slopes on the black diamond at like 10. And I'm just sitting there like staring at them like I hate you.
Just go over them, spill hot cocoa on them. Oh my god,
I'm
sorry.
falling down on the blue mountain.
I would love to go on a ski trip and just smoke weed in the lodge.
I don't think you can smoke inside.
You can when you're Bo Oliver. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Nerd Soup, the Nerd Soup podcast. I keep fucking that up lately. I am Bo Oliver, joined here today by Aaron, the Nerd Soup Monkey, and Teddy, and we are back for another episode, 2 a week, of the Nerd Soup podcast. And of course, you can listen to this podcast on YouTube, or technically watch it as well, or just listen to the audio on iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And this is a podcast where we're talking about the world of movies, TV, video games, and just really anything.
Yeah.
Insurrection.
Any hot topic?
Treason. No, we'll get into that. Nerd Soup, that's political soup. That's dropping. That's just going to be me and Nash.
I want to jump on one.
On a political soup?
Yeah.
No.
I'll study up.
That is not happening. It's actually just going to be you and Nash.
Me and Nash on political?
Yeah, one exclusive episode
All right.
for you can recap all the politics of 2020.
Can that be our last episode?
I think it
For
will.
the channel before you shut it down?
Yes, definitely. How you guys doing?
Well, besides the hotel burning down, not too bad.
Yeah,
the Overlook burned down, and that was a win for everybody. So,
maybe haunted.
What?
Maybe, it ruined
I
your
guess.
ski trip, but someone out there who's been haunted by those ghosts for many years.
Yeah, but that place has been shut down for a while, hasn't it? Or shut down for like the winter. This place was still running.
Yeah, that is true. Overlook would shut down for the winter. Yeah, I see you, book reader. How's Attack on Titan? Aaron?
I started it.
Yeah, I heard that.
Did you?
3 episodes in.
How long are the episodes? 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron's going to be on our review next week. No, just kidding. But, hey, maybe the finale, right?
Hey, I started
Finale?
Cobra Kai. You guys watch that?
We talked about that on the last pod. I want to watch it.
It's a really
He's
good
not
show.
a big
I
Karate
love
Kid
it.
guy.
What?
Yeah, he does. My same reaction.
Oh, man.
I mean, I've seen it. It's just I never was like, I need more Karate Kid.
You do when you watch Cobra Kai.
Maybe you should, have more respect for the martial arts.
I was up till 5 in the morning. I started at like 10. Burned through 2 seasons.
That's what pisses me off about you. It's
What?
because when you watch, you watch. It's just getting started with you.
It is.
Yeah.
I only started because Elena started, and she fell asleep in the first episode.
I'm gonna tell Elena watch Attack on Titan. Me, Elena, and Aaron.
She'd die before she watched that.
Oh yeah, no. I have a friend, Andres, friend of the channel. Obviously, you guys know him. He always tries to get his girlfriend to watch anime, and she's just like, it's scary.
She said it's scary, or it's scary that he's
And
watching.
I'm like, Andres, just stop forcing the poor girl to watch your anime, okay?
My girlfriend loves anime, and that's who I'm watching Attack on Titan with. And
Oh my goodness.
I think
wow, that's a little bonding thing.
She's a keeper.
Sweet.
I think it's funny though, but that you've been trying to get me for years, and
Now your girlfriend comes in, and now you're watching.
Yeah, and I would say that, next time I'll tug you off, but I already tried that. All right, let's go to the first story here. What are we talking about first?
Lake Placid. It's good though. I mean, I don't really know what's going on. Well, I know what's going on, but there's a lot going on.
Well, I don't have the outline in front of me.
There are a lot of Titans, and they're attacking.
Oh, you're still talking about Attack on Titan. I was asking for the
Yeah.
first
I think
story.
the first story we had was Kevin Feige. His Star Wars movie got a writer. Forget his name though. Starts with an M.
Well, let me just say, all the mystery pays off. It really does.
I don't like the main character. Well, I don't know if he's the main.
You know what?
character.
That's actually
In Star Wars?
no, an Attack on Titan.
It's always one. I like the. I don't know. I can't remember the names yet. But I like the girl character, but the guy character.
Mikasa.
Yeah,
Yeah, the main one is Aaron. He's got fantastic
Aaron, yeah.
development. He starts off as very
and there's Arwen or Armin.
Anakin-y. Yeah, and
Okay.
Arwen.
Yeah.
Is Attack on Titan English dubbed, or is it?
You can't watch the dub. I won't allow it.
But
You
season
can
one
watch
is
Dragon
only.
Ball Z dubbed.
Oh,
What'd you say?
You can watch Dragon Ball Z dubbed.
That's
though.
that's the only one you're allowed to. You get grandfathered in if you watch it as a kid.
well, season
Alright.
season one's on Netflix. Where's the rest of them?
Funimation?
Crunchyroll or Funimation. I'll
Ah.
give you Cam's Crunchy.
Oh,
Crunchy.
Never heard of that streaming.
Yeah, I think Sony is actually buying it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Crunchyroll actually really sucks. It's gotten better, but there's all these streaming services have terrible interfaces. Besides Netflix,
Hulu's is awful.
I just
hate
got
Hulu's.
Hulu TV, and it's like a maze.
I'm not a fan of
Just
Disney
want to watch
Plus
The Herd.
either.
Netflix has the HBO Max is good too.
Yeah, HBO Max is solid. All right, let's go to the first story here. Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie finally has a writer,
I think we should just riff.
and it's the
I'm
Riff
down.
podcast. It is Michael Waldron, who is actually going to be the showrunner and head writer for the Loki series, and he's also writing Doctor Strange 2: The Multiverse of Madness. And apparently he signed a bigger deal with Disney to write more movies for them moving forward. So,
Good for him.
yeah, good for him, right?
It's a bag.
Jesus Christ, why are we dedicating the first story to this guy while he's writing Star Wars? And we knew the Feige Star Wars movie was coming, but we still don't know when it's going to take place, who's going to be in it, what it's going to be about. We just know that it's going to have Lucasfilm in front of it, and it's going to be Star Wars. What's encouraging about this is that,
You're like, and it's gonna suck.
I mean, with Feige, hey, he's got a pretty good track record here. I wonder if this is going to be a one-and-done thing for him, or if this is going to kickstart a kind of pocket of the Star Wars universe. A mini cinematic universe within the cinematic universe that is Star Wars. Because we're seeing a lot of that through shows and other movie announcements.
I'm surprised that they got a writer and there's still like no news about the movie at all. Like there's no plan for the movie. It's, like out right now.
That was the plan
Just
initially.
trust them and just
Yeah,
whatever he
that
does.
Feige's going to produce a Star Wars movie.
I mean,
Do you think it's any of them that they've announced?
maybe it could be like Old Republic stuff. Because they've got actually the comics release recently.
Yes.
And I think they're talking about making shows in that series in that era. And they've been talking about movies or rumored that some of the newer movies might be based around that time. So maybe it's something along those lines. I mean, with Feige, he obviously knows what he's doing. I mean, even if you don't like Marvel, you can't help but just look at that 10-year run, and just be amazed. Like, he makes money in competent movies. So I think you pair him with somebody that obviously Disney trusts him, because they give him not only the Loki series, but Doctor Strange, which might be their biggest, weirdest movie yet.
He might be the anchor now too, Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
It's a big movie to have.
And then also entrusting him with this and other projects within Disney. So they must really be high on this guy.
That's the thing. I wasn't really able to find much about him on the internet. I looked him up, and it was mostly just his attachment to the Loki series and this news that dropped today about working with Kevin Feige. So yeah, this is it's a good sign that production is moving forward, that they're kind of putting the team together to bring this movie to life, and hopefully we learn more about what this movie is in the near future. I mean, that's really all we can hope for at this point.
Yeah, I think the comment more, like you said, we need to know more about the movie itself to, make any kind of theories on if we're going to like it or not. Or if
We'll
we're just
remember
not gonna
this
do it.
day when this guy wins his best original screenplay for Star Wars. Kind of just scoffed at him. But let's move on to the next story. It's also Disney related. We have Oscar Isaac has been confirmed as Moon Knight, and he is going to be wearing the white suit. So this is another rumor
Sick.
that has been confirmed. And I think when we talked about this the first time a couple weeks ago, whenever it was, we were all excited for this casting. We had other people in mind. Shia LaBeouf got Me Too'd in that time period, so he's kind of out. Sorry, Aaron. And Oscar Isaac.
I wanted Zac Efron.
Oh, you wanted Efron? I thought you wanted LeBou.
I like LeBou. Or I did, but
I wouldn't mind either of them. I'm happy Oscar Isaac's on though.
But Efron, that was the one when they're like they want like a Jewish Zac Efron type as the original casting call, and Zac Efron is literally a Jewish Zac Efron type.
That is fucking hilarious. Yeah, what kind of casting call is that? Like his agent, how do you not get him into that
Wait,
room?
you said the casting call was a Jewish Zac Efron?
They wanted
Is
a type.
Jewish Zac Efron type.
yeah.
You should go down there. Well, you should have went down there.
I don't think I got the Efron.
You got the hair.
I feel like, if you took steroids like all the other guys do, you could have been jacked in 6 weeks.
Yeah. I'm also.
I don't think you can act, actually. That'd probably be the major problem.
I can act. Give me a scene.
The scene when the Godfather
No,
looks
like
at
give me like a
Sonny's-
scenario and I'll act.
All right.
You just found out you have cancer. Holy shit, yeah.
Your son just ratted you out to the police, but you still love him.
Disappointed in you, son. I still love you.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm on the verge of tears over here. No, it's going to be Oscar Isaac. Thank goodness.
Give it to me straight, Doc. I got it.
Am I dying?
Yes, that's how we started the scene. You've got cancer.
How much time do I have left?
Yeah, Oscar Isaac has Moon Knight, and this should be fun. Disney Plus series. He's a great actor. Someone asked me today, is he the best actor of his generation?
What?
What's his generation?
Oscar Isaac?
Yeah,
Our generation, I guess.
his generation.
No.
Who's better?
What generation? Like from the past 5
He's like
years?
40 years. 40 years
Adam
old.
Driver?
Okay. Well, oh my God. You don't have to
How
be
old's
so
Pedro Pascal?
pretentious about it. Acting like Oscar Isaac can't throw hands with Driver.
Mahershala Ali, Leonardo DiCaprio, Christian Bale.
Leonardo DiCaprio's 56.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, but he's still cooking.
How old's Tom Cruise?
Brad Pitt, that's a whole different generation. That's like the RDJ, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise generation. You're mixing up your generations here.
Pedro Pascal in his generation?
I'd say Pedro Pascal's of this generation. He's
Well,
got a tier.
Mahershala Ali right there.
What's his face?
Why are you so anti-Oscar Isaac?
The guy that played Lincoln.
I like Isaac.
You do take umbrage when people put him in that upper echelon of actor. It's
He's very good.
strange.
No, I think he's very good. But I mean,
You scoffed at
best
it.
of a generation. That's a reach.
He called BS on that.
Real quick.
He's worthy of this role, though.
No, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
He is. Yeah, he's very good.
No, this character,
Remember when he was rumored for Batman?
that would have been sick,
That
too.
would have been interesting.
Was he?
Yeah, he was for a little bit. Now we're going to get loony Batman. So my hope is that he eventually does get to come to the big screen. And I think this is an actor who's spent most of his time on the big screen.
Well, they said a lot of these limited series might not even be limited series. I think Loki might even get a season 2.
Yeah, I could see that.
And
Well, Loki's he's such a popular character. Why not?
yeah, but the assumption is that you're obviously going to get Falcon and Winter Soldier, Wanda back on the big screen. But
Dude, it's crazy with Loki's character. They wrote him into the star he is. Like the way they developed him in the movies.
Yeah, I think he had such a
That was
good
a great
first movie.
Great job.
The biggest movie of the franchise at the time, Avengers, broke all the box office records. He's the main villain. And Tom Hiddleston is a great actor.
Best
Some
of
say
our
the best of his
generation.
generation. Yeah.
yeah.
But I think they have a chance here to kind of create their antithesis to Batman in a way. And a lot of people say that character is Daredevil, but Moon Knight he's so similar to Batman, and you can get a little bit more complex with the character of Moon Knight. You can take this character into so many different directions, and this is the actor that you want. So now that it's confirmed, that's great news.
Yeah, he's definitely a very charismatic actor. And from looking up who Moon Knight is with the different personalities, you got to be a certain kind of character, a certain kind of actor to act that role out.
Yeah, definitely. And moving on to actual Batman news, you guys saw this Michael Keaton story, and I'm sure this was a head scratcher at first, that Michael Keaton would be the Batman moving forward in the DCEU after his appearance in the Flash movie, and that Ben Affleck is out of the Flash movie.
And
But
can
then
you guess why this is not the leading topic?
it's not the leading topic because it's not true. Or at least it's
sick
not,
if it was true.
It's partially true. And that Michael Keaton
But we knew that.
will be in the
Yeah.
Flash.
Yeah.
But Ben Affleck won't. I think that's a little disappointing. Has that part of the story been confirmed
I'm not
or
sure.
debunked?
I don't trust any of this.
Dude, does
story.
Ben Affleck
Except
wanna
that
play
he's going to be
Batman?
in the movie because that's what he is going to be in.
Well, that's the thing. The Flash movie, how long has this movie been in production? Anything that comes out about this, it was so exciting to talk about it initially, but then you have to remember what this movie has gone through. So it would not surprise me at all if Michael Keaton never shows back up as Batman.
Well, they said they're going to run 2 Batmans in the same universe, right?
No, they said they're going to run 2 Batmans in 2 separate universes. It's going to be the DCEU Batman,
So it's
whoever
like Joker? What they did with Joker?
Same thing, yeah. And then it's going to be Pattinson's Batman.
I fucking hate Warner Brothers.
Dude, does Ben Affleck
So
want to play
confusing.
Batman? Is it like the Henry Cavill? Like Henry Cavill wants to play Superman, but they won't bring him back.
No. I don't think Ben Affleck is as passionate. I think Cavill's in a different stage in his life as well.
Yeah.
Still kind of young. I mean, he's been around for a couple of years now, but there's still so much that he wants to do with the Superman character. Ben Affleck was playing an older, grizzled Batman.
He played Batman like he didn't want to play it, and he was the Batman that didn't want to be there.
And it was kind of the perfect way to play it. Yeah. The Batman that's just kind of sick of everyone's shit that will kill you if you're, if you say something about his mom.
Nah, I love
Thug jaywalking. Fucking kills him.
Now talk.
It's like, who'd you rather catch you with a bag of weed? It's Batman and Kamala Harris.
You know what? I'm taking Batman at that point because I'm not trying to have my life ruined.
Someone said that. It's like, yeah, my bones will heal.
Yeah.
I loved Batfleck, but obviously he's not going to do it. When I first heard this news, I liked the Keaton Batman, but I'm like, this is just ridiculous at this point. But then I remembered it's a universe where the world was saved in the 80s because everyone renounced their wish. So
It's the same universe.
Somebody tweeted that yesterday, right? This will all stop if we renounce our wish.
yeah,
Keaton comes back because the Flashpoint is time travel. There's time travel in there, right? Is that why he comes back?
Yeah, he goes back in time and he saves his mom's life, and he comes back to the present, and the world is completely changed.
Oh.
Batman is not Bruce Wayne; it's Thomas Wayne, his father. But I'm assuming that they're going to change that. That maybe he comes back and Batman's not Ben Affleck; he's Michael Keaton. Or
maybe Keaton's Thomas Wayne. Maybe it's a little.
I don't also hate the idea of Michael Keaton being the Batman from Batman Beyond in the DCEU universe. It's still so fucking confusing because why wouldn't you just keep everything the same? Batman is the glue of that universe. He's the one that holds everything together. But if you're going to go that direction and bring back Michael Keaton for the fans, and he's in that turtleneck like they had him in the cartoon, and he's mentoring Terry McGinnis or some up-and-comer that's going to be the new Batman, I don't hate that. But it's just, the more movies we get out of the DCEU, it's not connected. It's not like it is with Marvel. Where Marvel, yeah, there are some things that don't really make sense.
But
there
they
are some
try to
retcons.
connect them. It seems like they're trying to connect them.
But why?
It's like,
Why continue down this route at this point? Everyone would give you a pass if you just restarted right now.
even after the Joker, he did a great job with the Joker. Like, just keep doing shit like that. Solo movies.
Snyder Cut.
Don't even mention. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of happy it's not true.
yeah, it's weird news.
Yeah.
And even weirder news, actually. Well, not weird news, but unfortunate news about this Flash movie is that Cyborg has been written out. Ray Fisher's Cyborg has been written out of the movie, and he will not appear.
How does that happen? Like, how do you just write a character out?
He's been very outspoken against.
Well, no, I get why, but
Yeah.
like, how do you just do it? Like, it makes no sense.
Because this is a movie that's just, like we
it's gonna
said,
be a shit show.
it's been a shit show so far. There is probably no. I mean, how many script rewrites have they done? That's the thing. There's
Yeah.
been like 6 or 7 scripts for this fucking movie. Apparently, here's another one. Ray Fisher, I really feel bad for him because he's one of those guys that he came up in theater. You can just tell how talented he is when you watch him, even when he's delivering these shitty-ass lines in the movies they put him in. That you wish that he would have gotten his breakout role. That if Justice League was done right.
Well, there was supposed to be a Cyborg movie.
It's supposed to be a Cyborg movie. But on the other hand, I'm kind of glad that he gets to put this behind him, and maybe he gets to work.
It's probably a win-win for him. He's in the movie and he's written off. Now he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Right, and I think maybe he's just well known enough now to attract other offers.
Yeah.
Where other directors, maybe they'll go out of their way to make sure he gets work because of what he claimed to experience under Warner Brothers, and other actors have backed him. That's the thing. I can't imagine they're going to write out Jason Momoa from Aquaman 2 or Gal Gadot from Wonder Woman 1996. Copyright. So yeah, it's bittersweet with this in a way.
It's a weird situation going on over there, and I guess he basically said, what's the guy's name?
Oh, Walter Hamada?
Yeah.
The guy that ran Warner Brothers.
Called
Seems
him-
like a scumbag.
Yeah, he called him a liar and a bunch of other things. And he said he doesn't want to be involved in any production anymore, and they just wrote him out. So that's, I mean, good for him. I mean, for sticking up for himself and other castmates or crew members that maybe have gone through the same thing and with this production. So, I mean, a lot of people might just keep quiet or try to back down to get work, but
I wonder if he said it like I definitely think he said it to stick up for himself, but I wonder if he did say it to stir the pot and maybe get kicked out of this shit show too.
Maybe it was a situation where he just didn't care.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
This point,
He didn't give a shit.
Where this franchise is already just completely wasted. So why not? I have nothing to lose.
yeah. I mean, I was going to say, like,
Or it could be just the righteous thing to do.
Yeah.
They were
for
mistreated. When you get like a star like Gal Gadot, Momoa, coming out and saying, "Yeah, shit wasn't all right on this set," then I tend to believe that. I mean, it's not something that's so unique to Hollywood. A director or a producer acting inappropriately on set.
well, that's the
That's
thing. Like,
Hollywood 101.
if the Cyborg movie came out alongside Wonder Woman and Aquaman and it made X amount of dollars, then
Is he getting bounced?
no.
Well, he's probably also not being treated like that on Justice League either.
Doesn't that make you look worse as a company? You write a guy off for speaking out. It makes him look like shit.
Well,
too.
the thing is, like, after today, no one's gonna care.
Yeah, I
No
guess.
one's gonna really talk about, especially the world we're living in. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It really is. But some more fortunate news here. We're moving on to a new Alex Garland movie has been confirmed. It's called Men, and it's for A24.
Finally, a film for men.
A film, but there's going to be no men in it, actually. No, just kidding. Rory Kinnear is actually going to be in it, and he's a man. And Jessie Buckley from I'm Thinking of Ending Things. So, yeah, no, this is cool to see Alex Garland reteaming with A24. The last movie he did with A24 was
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina. No, yeah, it wasn't Annihilation.
I think that was Universal.
So I love Ex Machina. I thought it was a great one of my maybe top 5 A24 movies still.
I gotta see that still.
It's very good. I think you'd enjoy it. Oscar Isaac,
I wonder where.
performance of a generation.
I
He's
wonder.
good in that.
Is it-
He is.
Is it on Netflix or Hulu? Is it on a streaming platform?
It's
on Netflix.
been on Netflix for a while.
It
Yeah.
may still be on Netflix.
I have the
What if I
Blu-ray.
snag that on Netflix? I don't want the
I
Blu-ray.
have Bo's Blu-ray.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have.
No, I don't even have that one. I think I gave it
What's
back to you.
that? What's that Chris Tucker skit? You ever have your stuff borrowed so much that you gotta go export it back and borrow it back?
Well, the thing with me is I let people borrow things, but I want it back 3 days later
Yeah.
because I just get so nervous.
I've let people borrow things you've borrowed me to me.
That is, you definitely lent
That
somebody those Miyazaki movies.
That's exactly
No,
why.
I didn't ever have this. It was your Infinity Gauntlet comic.
Okay, who'd you let read it?
My girlfriend.
Okay, I don't mind that. I thought you
Yeah.
were gonna say like some douchebag from college.
It's your type of people that make me not want to like lend out my N64 because
What?
Nash literally did it. I lent it to Nash and then he gave it to Bo. And I
Yeah, but
finally
that
just got
was
it
that
back.
was also
I
It's in the
trust
same
you.
circle.
that was
I trust you, though.
negotiated.
It's in the
Yeah.
same
Yeah,
circle.
we didn't do it behind your back.
Yeah, but I couldn't see Nash giving it to like his work friends, and then I'd kill him.
With the N64, yeah, I wouldn't. It's too retro
That's
to
big.
lend
That's
out.
sacred, man.
It's
Yeah.
it's a how much was that comic?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That comic was
$400.
Yeah, but yeah, right. It's a paperback. It's got some wear and tear on it already. This man looked like he just went into completely different thought. When you think about Ripple, God, I hope they win that lawsuit.
That shit jumped 10 cents today.
Dude, I
Is
actually.
Bitcoin gonna stop?
I'm not a big wig, but I got some of the.
I just want to know if Bitcoin's gonna stop.
What is it at? It's still in the 30. It's
like
35,
35.
right?
No, it's like 35.
It's
Got up to
40
35.
earlier today.
It didn't hit 40
Yes,
today.
it did.
No, Bitcoin didn't hit 40 today.
Yes, it did.
I was literally watching all day today.
Coinbase
If,
was down for like 5 hours.
If
Was
Aaron
it?
says it hits
Yeah.
40, then it 100% hit 40. Yeah, it did.
Hit 40 grand.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We're going to be eating good, Ted.
I could have made 40 grand.
Bro,
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel so bad that you didn't buy that one Bitcoin. 3,800, right?
Yeah.
Finger on the button?
It was like 35. I had to finger on the button. I'm waiting for him to say, yeah, purchase it.
Yeah, but it's more your mistake because I thought you were going to go in on it on your own.
I wasn't going to go in on it. We were
but just
literally
you.
talking back and forth, and you
That's-
never answered me.
Because I thought you were just bullshitting. I don't take anything you say seriously.
Next time it goes back to 38, we'll go get a few.
Bro, I don't even want to look at this. Why would you
Me
even
neither.
tell me this?
I want to delete Coinbase.
Do
but
we
I
have
don't
any
want
more
to.
news? The Alex Garland movie.
I
Hopefully
think we were
it's good.
talking. Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. We
He's
just
a
talked
good
about
actor.
Ex Machina.
I mean, he's a good director.
No, I mean,
You know what?
Annihilation.
Devs, I didn't love Devs.
I like
so
Devs. Made me think.
It made me think, yeah, maybe that he's not such a good
I didn't
director.
believe in free will after that for a while.
I hope it's a step up. But he's 2 for 2 so far with movies. And Devs had a lot of his signature shit and themes. So
Well, you didn't like the ending, but I think you could say like a lot of the episodes leading up to it were very well done.
yeah, there were some very good episodes and performances. I mean, I love Nick Offerman.
Oh yeah, he was tremendous in that. So yeah, I mean, I always say that if my crypto goes huge, I can. If I was ever a billionaire, I said I would just give him like
Finance Alex Garland.
$200 million and make a movie.
We should have the Alex Garland tax in Congress. Percentage of everyone's paycheck.
I think you said once, you're like, yeah, I don't know why billionaires don't do that. It's like, well, they own the production companies.
Yeah.
They pretty much
Yeah,
are.
yeah, they kind of do. No, yeah.
But they're doing it for profit. I'm doing it for the cinema.
Like if Zuckerberg was like, I want to see a $1 billion Avengers movie just for my own entertainment. You know, I don't care about if it makes profit. Just let me see what you can do. It kind of felt like we were going to get that in the TV space with the Lord of the Rings show. Remember all the rumors about that Lord of the Rings budget?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 4 seasons, but the total budget was going to be $250 million.
What's good with that? We haven't gotten anything out of that in a while. I guess COVID.
COVID maybe, yeah. And that's the thing. Bezos has money to. It was an Amazon production.
Yeah.
So that man's got bread to throw around. Elon
Amazon
Musk
is-
just became the richest person in the world.
Did he?
Yeah, his net worth's like $180 billion.
Holy shit.
I'm about to message him.
I tried already. Didn't get the Tesla.
No, I don't want the Tesla. I want $1 million.
I love how everyone hates Amazon, but it's just so goddamn convenient. That
Yeah.
everyone just
Oh, it's the new
refuses
Apple.
to stop using it.
It's the new Apple, man.
I hate all of these companies, and I just use them all.
Yeah.
I'm like on Facebook on my Mac complaining about Amazon.
Buying something
While-
from Amazon.
Yeah,
Watching the boys.
yeah. It's just they've got us all by the balls, and they need to be trust busted. All right, let's move on. A little Dexter news here. I can't really talk about this much. Have you seen Dexter, Teddy?
No.
Well, get ready for this. Clancy Brown, the voice of Mr. Krabs and Lex Luthor from the Justice League, is cast as the season 9 villain. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Aaron, I know you're a big Dexter guy.
Yeah.
DD. Not that Dexter.
No.
I can go for a reboot of Dexter.
Yeah,
dude.
Dexter's Lab reboot?
They rebooted Animaniacs.
I mean, I think it's widely considered the worst finale of all time. Maybe final season as a whole.
Has it grown on you at all? Or you still hate it?
Worse than Got?
Yeah. I can make myself like Game of Thrones. Dexter is just
Worse than Sopranos? First watch of Sopranos?
it's really bad. And I love that show so much, so I'm kind of happy that it was kind of formulaic in the sense that every season they would have like the big bad that he would go against.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they're just running that back for one more season. So for me, it's kind of just like
Is this money grabbing
He's
doing
gonna
this? Or are they?
come-
I wonder if they're trying to fix the finale if it was that bad.
maybe a little of both. I think that maybe they had an interesting idea. They got the old showrunner back on board, and they're like, all right, now we can close it out the way that we wanted to and kind of make it up to the fans. It's tough because I'm never like, even with Game of Thrones, I'm never like for the remake the last season. If they announced it tomorrow they were doing it, of course I'm going to be interested. So it's kind of like the same thing with this. And
They're all still young enough.
yeah.
Remake the last season?
We'll do it. We'll show run it.
All right.
And Khal Drogo comes back.
Yo, Daenerys, dead ass.
But yeah, so it tells me like he's just gonna come out of retirement and take down this new big bad. Hopefully, it's good. Maybe they can recreate some of that John Lithgow season 4 magic, which is the best season, and have like a good adversary for him. And I
Wait.
assume he's gonna get caught at the end and die.
So for the finale of season 8, I guess it was 8 seasons.
Mhm.
He hung the cleats up.
Yeah. Yeah,
He just got away scot-free,
Wyoming, right?
He
hung the jersey up and he's not killing anyone anymore.
Does he have a signature weapon?
well, he has
Is
like
there a
a
way that he kills people?
yeah. He wraps up a room with plastic wrap as to get all the evidence away,
Smart.
and he like kind of uses like a plastic saran wrap to like put their bodies on like a table so they can't move.
Genius.
Then he wakes them up. He cuts a little thing on their cheek and takes like a little blood slide. That's his trophy.
Typical.
You got to keep your trophies. And he usually like talks shit to them or like tells them why they're doing it and gets cocky with it and then just knife through the heart
Every time?
from over the top.
Knife through the heart?
Well, in the chest.
So
from,
that's
like,
how you know he's won, when he's got the room set up.
Oh yeah, not many people escape the plastic.
Has someone escaped the
Wait,
plastic?
don't. I almost kind of want to watch it now. Don't even ask any more questions.
I think the first one, I watched
This is
the
all I
first
needed
episode.
to watch.
And the first episode, I think it was child rapist, I think.
First episode starts off with a bang. You just drive him, someone gets in his car, and he just
Yeah, dude.
fucking whips
Chicken wires him.
Yeah,
chicken
that I've
wires
seen.
him,
Yeah.
That's a mob. That's a mob classic.
Well, Clancy Brown, one of the greatest voices, like I mentioned, Mr. Krabs, Lex Luthor. He's been in so many voiceover roles, and I think he's an underrated actor. And I'm glad to see him get this chance. It's surely going to be a big season, so it's going to be anticipated because it has such a big fan base. So I'm happy for Clancy Brown because I'm a big fan of his. And maybe I'll catch up. Can I skip? Is there any seasons I can skip and then just maybe watch some of the final season and then just be okay?
No.
Fuck.
Watch the first 4 are fantastic, and by then you're gonna want to just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, burn 8 seasons.
But
though.
isn't it like it's like 20 episodes a season, right?
No,
Oh, it's not one of those.
no, I think it's like
Remember
10.
when shows used to be like that?
Yeah. No,
Yeah, they're like 20 minutes an
it's
episode.
part of like
Yeah,
the
but
new
some
age
shows are, like,
television,
hour-long,
10
20
episode season
episodes.
type.
Okay.
Even the first 3 are very good too.
I've
4
always
is
heard the first
fantastic.
4 seasons are you can put it up against anything.
I'll get into it. You want to get into it?
No.
No, not like together. Like we'll watch Dexter.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm already out.
Oh,
I'm already thinking of the animes I want to watch.
are you kidding?
I'm sorry for committing. You guys want to go to fan questions?
Dexter's kind of like a serial killer anime.
I've heard that too, yeah. Whenever I watch something
Pull
now,
that out of my ass.
I really have heard that though.
Oh, okay.
He watches anime in the show.
He's good, but you get his inner monologue, and he's just
That inner monologue in the first episode is great.
yeah.
When he's driving down the. Wait, is that no?
See,
that's not
no,
the-
his monologues piss me off in the beginning. It's like, I'm so weird. So what? I try, but I fail.
That's like you.
I'll try
You watch
again.
you on Netflix?
No.
You seems just unwatchable for me.
It's not unwatchable, but in you, I think the character's name's Joe. Does a lot of inner monologue shit, and sometimes it gets really annoying.
I hate monologues, inner monologues, and I hate narrators.
I actually like a narrator.
I like
With a good
crazy
voice?
monologues like Del Rey Lindo. Is that his name? Did I say that right?
No, it's Del Roy. You said Del Rey. Del Rey's in Florida.
Ah, right. The other day I'm watching college basketball. Bill Walton. You guys like him?
Yeah.
Have you seen enough of him to...
I know Bill Walton, yeah.
He goes, that basket was scored by John so-and-so, and he's from Odessa. I'm going to assume that's Odessa, United States, not Odessa, Ukraine. And the announcer's like, yes, Bill. Odessa, Texas.
That's for the fan to decide.
People you call up to the show, you better be ready. That's what you're supposed to do. Sitting there arguing and you're trying to spell your name and all of this other stuff. It's not your show, it's my show. I'm giving you the opportunity to speak your mind. Don't call up here unless you got something to say.
Fan questions.
Yeah.
You gonna say one or just keep saying fan questions?
This question here from Maddie Edits. What animated film would you like to see get the live action treatment? Any that really stick out to you guys?
Animated film, live action treatment.
Oh, this is an anime. I was like,
Animated.
I was like, all I got is
Could be
Dragon Ball
anime.
Z.
Could be anime.
Animated. What do I watch?
I'm coming
Hey, Arnold?
around on the point of view of never adapt animated films into live action. And I think I'm going to stick with that. I don't think there are any that really stick out to me that I'd like to see.
Any good ones are so unique, I guess. Like what you're saying doesn't make sense. Where
Well,
it'd
a
be
lot
like
of
a
them
shame to
you can't,
ruin it.
like you can't live action Toy Story, Monsters Inc., shit like that.
Yeah.
Shrek. Live action Shrek would be awful.
Be horrifying. But even 2D films, like I guess the main options these days, the main candidates are animes. It's always
You could do like the Disney route. I mean, has there been a live action Snow White recently? That's coming.
They did Cinderella, didn't they?
They did Cinderella.
isn't Maleficent? Isn't she like the Snow White villain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
You can do Frozen. Frozen live action could work.
Oh, let it go.
Fuck you.
That's something he would say.
Oh God, I just don't want to see any more of that movie, in any way, shape, or form. This question here from the Vinyl Score: favorite David Lynch movie?
Mulholland Drive.
Mulholland Drive.
Yeah.
Not a bad choice.
There's so many I can't pick.
It's actually not that many.
There's a Mulholland Drive, Blue Velvet,
Whichever movie I've seen of
Man,
him. Let me see. Whichever movie I've
Inland
seen.
Empire. That's probably yours, right? Inland Empire.
I was thinking about Inland Empire the other day. Didn't like it when I first watched it, but now I like it way more. I think my favorite, it's usually Mulholland Drive.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just his best movie.
It's so good. It's on
Yeah.
HBO Max now.
Oh yeah, I actually knew that, but I own it on Blu-ray. Hopefully, I didn't lose it.
Teddy likes a straight story.
I could see Teddy actually loving that movie.
I've seen one movie from him, and it was Dune.
Oh yeah, so
Oh,
I
he
guess,
did make to it, yeah.
yeah, I guess Dune is your favorite David Lynch movie.
Yeah. Guy's an animal, man. He's great.
I also love Lost Highway. That's just such an underrated Lynch
Is he good?
movie. He's a surrealist director, so it's an
It's like
acquired
cerebral
taste.
watching him.
Yeah.
You're
Watch.
either gonna like it.
It's on Disney Plus, actually. Straight story. It's fucking nuts.
What is it?
Yeah, it's PG, but it's really trippy.
Yeah. It's
No,
probably
watch-
his most like surreal film he's made.
Watch Mulholland Drive on.
Give me a movie that I would like.
You would
from
like
him.
Mulholland. I think Teddy would like Mulholland Drive. I think
Yeah.
he'd be impressed by the filmmaking, the cinematography, just the overall.
Mulholland
look.
Drive. All right.
Yeah,
And it's not, I mean,
you don't go into it trying to understand it.
it is, but I think that
Compare it to this is the
Actually,
end.
see that's the thing. He watched I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Some
Yeah.
Lynchian aspects to that.
I think
Alright.
Blue Velvet is more.
Lynch like turns it up a bit more.
From that,
Yeah,
I'm thinking of ending things.
I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
I had to rewatch scenes twice in that movie. I couldn't to follow it.
I'd say Blue Velvet's more straightforward, right? I mean, there are certain
that's
aspects of it.
Blue Velvet's the one where if you don't like it, you're not gonna like any of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the most accessible.
All right.
Well, I'm not going to ask it. I'm trying to think how it ended.
I don't know. I haven't seen that one in years.
Yeah.
I
Everything
haven't
that
seen
always sticks out.
But the ones when he meets like those guys who are trying to like rough him up or get at him when they're in their apartment.
Yeah,
It's fucking weird as shit.
That whole
And when
who's
they
that,
bring-
Dennis Hopper, right?
Yeah, when they bring him out to like the field and
Yeah,
the lady just starts dancing on the car.
it's a very. That's the thing. It starts in such a Hitchcockian way, right? It's like the sun is out and then it's just in the ear.
No, yeah,
A
it's I
bloody
think it's like a
missing
white
ear.
white picket fence house, and then
Yeah.
it just goes into the fucking dirt. And
Right. Well, his favorite director, Hitchcock. So that's probably the most. I mean, there's so many visual references between some older Hitchcock movies and Twin Peaks, which is really cool. But just stylistically, I guess Blue Velvet would be the closest to like a classic Hitchcock movie. You should watch Blue Velvet too. It's very good. This question here
So Blue Velvet and Mulholland Drive.
from Jack and Jordan. Wait a minute. What are your guys' top 3 adult cartoons ever? He says South Park, Rick and Morty, Family Guy. Oh, these
Top-
are just kind of options.
All right.
Yeah.
Top 3: Family Guy, South Park, and Simpsons.
Okay. I'd say Family Guy, BoJack, and Rick and Morty, just to go super pretentious.
Dude, is Rick and Morty that good? My brother loves Rick and Morty too, and
Rick and
it's all
Morty's
over the place.
fantastic. I mean, the fan base is insufferable.
it's
Yeah.
very good,
And
but
they've
I never
ruined it.
like when the new season came out, like I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either,
Yeah,
but I've heard great things about it.
I know.
Yeah.
It's really good.
that may be the next show I watch once I finish 80 episodes of JoJo.
Do you think is Dragon Ball Z adult? No, right?
Anime, and it's
No, not in this sense. I don't think so. I think there are animes that you can consider adult animation without a doubt.
Yeah.
when I hear like adult animation, I think like Fox
Yeah.
Yeah.
cartoon lineup.
What's the worst? Cleveland Show, Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers is great. I love Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers
I'm not a
has
fan of it.
it's
I'm not a fan of Bob's Burgers.
slow start, but once it gets going.
Oh, what about American Dad?
I love American Dad.
Yeah, Family Guy. I mean, the later seasons suck ass, but in its prime, it was always good for a lot of laughs and a lot of references I still make.
Prime Simpsons or Prime Family Guy?
I never got into The Simpsons.
Ooh, you're missing out.
This is Prime Family Guy. This question here from Jack. Another question from Jack and Jordan. Would you guys rather have a Knicks championship or the final 2 of Song of Ice and Fire books?
Knicks championship.
Yeah, that's easier for you.
No,
I'll
think
never see a Knicks championship.
the final 2 books, only because I think part of being a fan is that once you get one, it's over.
Well, I'm saying
It's done.
Knicks championship too, knowing what the books mean to a lot of people too, and how you guys would feel if the books came out.
If the Jets win the Super Bowl next year, then what is it? I'm like, all right, we did it.
Hey, you put a good receiver. Yo, Jets should draft Deontay Smith.
No, I'm on the Fields bandwagon now.
People saying the Pats might get Fields. He might drop to like 15 or 11. I forget what the Pats pick. I think
He's
15.
He's the second highest rated quarterback coming out. And a lot of teams need quarterbacks.
Yeah, but the Jets might keep with Sam Darnold.
I wouldn't mind that either.
Listen, you put a coach in the Jets system and see what Sam Darnold can do. The guy got fucked 2 seasons in a row.
Well, I want the Song of Ice and Fire books, I think. As much as I am starving for the Knicks to be good, I need to know what happens in those fucking books. Especially after the disappointment. Like, that's the thing.
So where are you
The
guys?
Knicks have always been awful.
Where are you guys in the books then? Like,
5.
what was the last thing you guys?
Jon Snow dies. It basically ended with season 5. Certain things are like in season 6,
Yeah.
but the main thing would be Jon Snow is still dead. Jon Snow's been fucking dead for 10 years in the
So,
books.
do you guys are that
Just
far
dead.
back in the books than with the actual series? That's crazy. That sucks for you guys, man.
This man
Oh my
Teddy
God.
just 4 years late on this. Yo, that's crazy. That sucks for you
That's
guys.
horrible.
Yeah, we know. This question here from Brendino. Teddy, can we please get another stand-up bit?
Oh, no chance that's happening.
Okay.
We got to make another bet.
Yeah,
I'd
you
die
really
before
do.
that happened again.
This question here from Mr. Jackson Karwowski. Top 5 fast food joints.
Ooh.
It's so we were talking about this the other day on Discord. How
Are we going in order?
just hearing the word fast food makes you go, right?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
fucking
I'm not
so
ordering.
addictive. It's this.
I haven't
addictive-
eaten fast food in a while. I've been on a good diet.
Okay,
You guys
I see.
notice?
Yeah, here and there.
Yeah, you're wearing a lot
You
of
tell me
black
you didn't.
shirts.
You haven't cheated. You haven't cheated.
No, I really haven't.
Come here with a baby blue shirt. We'll judge that. Because right now you're looking slim in the black.
Yeah, black makes everyone look slim. So I wear.
Well, the thing is, like the medication I'm on now for my anxiety, it kills my my appetite.
you have anxiety now too.
Oh, I'm freaking out. No, I'm joking.
I was about to say, oh my god.
I was gonna rip on him.
That's like when Nash had that anxiety attack in my room. And I was like filming him like, Joe, just talk to your future self. Tell yourself it's
Were
going to
you
be
high?
okay. I didn't know how to react.
But the thing is, so I eat now, knowing that I just should eat, like I have to eat, but I'm not like craving anything. So I'm never like, oh, I can go for a pot. I could go for a Popeye chicken sandwich.
My stomach is
actually.
literally growling right now. I don't. Can't tell if you guys can hear it. or
we're
not.
all addicted to this poison, and it's so funny.
I would
'Cause
go.
just hearing fast food makes my mouth water.
I'm good with fast food. I only
It's
eat it
so
when I
bad for
drink
us.
or if I'm watching like a game. That's like because I feel like you have to eat.
You
when
have
you're
been
watching a
good with
game.
it, yeah. You
I don't really
need
eat
it as
fast
much.
food that much anymore. But are we going top 5 in order? Or
It used
just
to
like
be
your
2
top
bags,
five?
and now you're just
I'm nothing.
All right,
half
start
in
with
the bag.
5.
5?
Yeah.
All right, worst.
No,
not,
best.
Not the worst, but the best.
The best of the worst of the best.
Worst of the best. I'm gonna say Wendy's probably.
Oh, I love Wendy's.
I love Wendy's too, but that's number 5. 4, McDonald's. Bear with me.
okay.
I'm not big. I like McDonald's, man. I think it's like, I
Stop acting like you don't like McDonald's.
I love McDonald's, but I think it's not. Taco
There's
Bell's the
others
first
that you
one.
love more. Okay.
Taco Bell's the first.
Yeah.
Right.
Second, Burger King. I'm obsessed with Burger
That's
King.
that's a bad take.
Burger King's underrated though, but that's not a bad list. I'll go number 5. This is tough.
Wait, you never gave us your number 3.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for Aaron to
Oh.
back
no,
off for a second.
no, you
I
did.
did 5 and 4, and I went to 1.
Yeah, you
Oh.
went 5, 4, 1, 2.
And Popeyes.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
That chicken sandwich has me fucking hooked.
A lot of
line,
people
sinker,
a lot of
dude.
people shit on Arby's, but Arby's is low-key fire.
Never
Is
had
it?
Arby's in my life.
Ham and cheese, bro. Come on.
Come get out of here.
Been a big Panera guy lately. It's classy fast food.
McDonald's is just a classic, but I gotta go Taco Bell 1. It just hits this fucking spot.
Taco
Every
Bell's become
time,
the
bro.
consensus
Every
number 1
time.
for a lot of people, man.
I think if Taco Bell gets like off the fast food joints and like they make like
Well,
a
they have the
restaurant.
cantinas.
they kind of got the cantinas going, yeah.
Number
The
2,
Baja Blast. Ooh.
it's McDonald's is classic. I mean, the nuggets, quarter pounders, Big Macs. Oh God.
Ball pit.
And I say Burger King too because
And they got the best fries in the game.
Best fries, yeah.
Burger King has the best burgers, I think, for a
Yeah.
fast food joint.
3, I'll go Wendy's because it's like I put it like it's not better than McDonald's, but I think it's very comparable in terms of like how much I enjoy what I
I
can
feel
get on the
healthier
menu.
eating Wendy's though.
Wendy's. Is
You know?
Wendy's just
They
tastes.
literally have a Baconator for breakfast. They have a iced coffee that they put Frosty in.
Yeah,
Mm.
I had that before. That's really good.
It's fucking delicious.
Can Checkers fries stand up to a fast food place?
Checkers fries is like 07 LeBron, where it's just carrying that
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
franchise.
Well, my number 4 is Popeyes. Not only because of the chicken sandwich, but their actual fried chicken, if I'm in the mood for that,
Yeah, it's
is
banging.
very good.
Yeah, they've got a good menu.
Yeah.
They shit on KFC.
Oh, it's not
you
even
can't
close.
even. Yeah, KFC has become can't even eat it.
Yeah. And number 5, I'll go. It's tough. I feel bad because we never had like Whataburger or In-N-Out and shit because that's all. Bojangles is actually very good. It's a fried chicken place down south, but I haven't had that in years, so I can't put it on my list.
Is All American a fast food place? Like, are we talking like whole country
It's-
fast foods? Like, because I feel like it's like what you just said with In-N-Out and like Whataburger.
Well, I've had a lot of those because of always visiting Texas, and that's all there is there: food and land.
Yeah,
Food and land.
Yeah, and guns.
I put Popeyes over Chick-fil-A too because I think their sandwich is better and they have other options.
What's your 5?
That's tough.
Arby's. You're a big Arby's guy.
I do like Arby's. I'll throw Arby's on there. Their curly fries are phenomenal.
They are killer fries with nacho cheese.
They got like the smokehouse like brisket sandwich. That's pretty fucking fire too. They got wraps. They got onion rings, sweet potato fries.
I may have to get Arby's after this now. The way you guys are.
It's right
hyping
over
up.
here on Sunrise.
I'm very basic. Yeah, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's, Popeyes. 5, wild card because I like them all. I'll throw in White Castle.
Oh God!
Every time I
Acid in a fucking in a bun.
it's like usually when it's like, oh, I'm craving McDonald's. While I'm eating it, I'm like, oh, this is good. And a little
Yep,
after,
yep.
then I'll be like, oh my god, okay, this sucks. What, White Castle?
It's as soon as you.
As soon as I take the first bite, I'm
Yeah.
like, this is fucking disgusting.
You know the decision while you're driving to White Castle. You're like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna destroy myself for this.
It's I don't know. Like, what is even the benefit at this point?
For White Castle?
It's the craving. Like every 2 or 3
Yeah.
years, you get a White Castle craving. You get like the 10 burgers because you're like, oh, just 4 of them. They're too little. That's not
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
You get the 2 cherry cokes. I'm just speaking from experience. I always remember when me, you, and Joe went to a White Castle
Yeah,
one
get the
random
crave
night,
case.
and I'll never forget that night. I never will.
The reaction is fucking immediate. Once you take a bite of that thing, you just feel like you got hit by a fucking freight train.
This question here from Chris Hicks: will we ever see you guys play games against each other? I still think that we have time. That the moment hasn't passed us yet, and I
Yeah.
think it would still be funny for us to play Among Us as a Nerd Soup channel.
Can we
If
can we
got
get
the
that
9
going
of
live?
us- Yeah, we could get that going live, and
That'd be hilarious, bro.
I think
I'm in on that. If you ever want to do it, I'm in.
I
So,
think the listeners of the podcast would enjoy that very much. But I've always wanted to set up like a Smash Brothers tournament between us, or like Nash and Teddy playing. No, Nash and Aaron against each other.
in Smash.
In
Or
anything.
I want to play Nash and like FIFA.
Just so people can see the real fucking Nash and Aaron. Just to see how fucking crazy they are.
insults get thrown.
It's
Even in
brutal.
Monopoly. I think we need a Monopoly game going.
No, Monopoly, no way. Because if he calls me the Lee Sizemore of Monopoly,
Yo, that was honestly the funniest night of my
I'll
life.
burn that. That was so funny. Thinking back at that, yeah.
The whole mood changed in the night when he called you that.
No, yeah, that was honestly like the worst I've ever heard. The maddest I ever heard you.
I think that was
And
the
it
most
was such a
Was that calculated, or did you come up with that? Like,
That's
no,
what
it
it
was,
was
that was
so-
on the spot, and it was pretty good. I didn't know it was gonna like press your buttons that bad.
That's like a
but,
Twitter ratio.
yeah.
I think because everyone like who is in a space like this, who like kind of puts themselves out there, feels like, am I a Ford or am I really just a Lee Sizemore? You know, am I just a hack? This question here from Hesty94. Oh, another question you two can't answer. Do you think if Better Call Saul season 6 is really good, that it could surpass Breaking Bad? Oh yeah, 100%. I already think it's past it.
Really?
If you have a good finale and you wrap that shit up, I swear I'm calling it right now. The final scene is going to be Saul Goodman, Mr. White here to see you. And it's going to end in like his office, and it's going to go right into Breaking Bad.
That'd be insane.
Yeah. Right.
Have you seen that he's starring in a movie, like a superhero movie or
Yeah,
like a
he's got,
fighting
like,
movie, whatever it is?
He's got like his John Wick
Are
movie.
you kidding me?
It looks terrible.
I can't see that, man.
Terrible. You guys need to watch Better Call Saul, man.
I really do.
What the fuck are you doing?
Is it streaming? It's on Netflix, right?
Yes, it is.
I gotta jump into that. I got like four shows I gotta watch.
All right, we'll take this last question here from Quincy Wilcox. Who's winning the Super Bowl, and what should Washington's name be? Who's winning the Super Bowl? I'm going to say Green Bay because I want Aaron Rodgers to get one more ring, and I think this is going to be his last best shot. So I'm rooting for Green Bay, and I'm going to stick with that.
I think Chiefs have this one in the bag, to be honest with you.
I think the Chiefs probably have it in the bag, yeah.
And I'm a Jet fan, but I kind of like, the Bills. I feel like we're like the same.
Bro, Bills are a fun team to watch.
It's like just
dude.
getting like punched down by the Patriots for all these years, and now they're like, I can't root for the Bills though. But
You think any of the wild card teams can make it close or even make the Super Bowl?
I tell you, who are the wild card teams? I'm thinking, I can't remember.
all right,
Ravens, maybe.
I can see them going.
Lamar
I don't
Jackson is like he can.
He's got his games where he doesn't show up.
I don't know.
man.
People say like he can't
He's
win
choppy.
the playoffs, even though it's only like his third year in the league. And but I think he's a nightmare to defend for
He is.
defenses, and if that offense is rolling, they could beat anybody. But it's the Chiefs are just too fucking good. A Chiefs-Packers Super Bowl would be pretty sweet, though.
Oh, I'd love to see
Yo.
that, man.
It would be.
I think the Seahawks, I mean, their defense kind of struggled this year, pass defense especially. But
I think Mahomes is the closest to Rodgers, and that would be insane to watch that duel.
Yeah, I mean, those two may go down as the two best quarterbacks of all time. As for Washington's team name, I love the... What happened? Oh, you thought that he was going to be offended by Brady?
yeah,
I mean, that's not...
I am, but I respect it.
Yeah, I said may go down. I mean, it's not that blasphemous of a statement. They're both pretty good.
Talent-wise, Rodgers is, I think, 10 times better than Brady in pure talent.
Right. Yeah, I think just the eye test. And Mahomes is pretty close.
Pretty close. I think he's right there.
I think Washington should keep it as it is. I think
Football
it's
team?
hilarious, yeah.
it is
The
pretty
Washington
great.
football team. Actually, one more
The
question here
Sentinels.
from Shane Davidson. What'd you say?
The Sentinels.
The Sentinels? I don't
Yeah.
hate that. Sorry, not from Shane. Sorry, Shane. No, actually, yeah,
Gotta
no, it
say
is
his
Shane.
question now, guys.
He's asked like 3 questions, but I was only going to pick one of them.
Oh.
Attack on Titan review, question mark. Well, we are going to drop that next week because we have a big episode coming up. Had a 1-week break, but I think this is episode 5 or 6. Can't remember. I think it's 5. And according to the manga readers, it's gonna be a big one. So we're bringing in the heavy guns, Marissa, Andres.
Me.
You'll be there
Aaron.
for the podcast recording that we do after, yeah, but no.
Was Attack on Titan, is that the one that you said had like the craziest battle scene you ever seen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Season 3. There's a 4-episode sequence. I think about it randomly at times in the day.
I was fucking
Just-
confused, and this isn't a spoiler because it's like the first 2 episodes, and it's been out for a while.
I didn't see
But
it
just
yet,
how
but go.
big like the walls, like when they're like going over, they go through that way too quick too. You know, when like they like go show away and like explain something real quick.
Right.
They do that way too quick. I have no idea what's going on. But like when they're like, oh,
You're going to see that shit doesn't really matter.
okay, but like how they're like the 3 walls they have.
Yeah.
I thought like it was just like a big city, and they're like
No,
they're
it's
like
it's
a
an
world,
island. Yeah. It's like a fucking island.
like a continent.
Yeah, basically. It's pretty big. It's you got to just get to the end, man. You
The
got to get
first
to the end.
episode, and like the next episode, you're like, 2 years later, like has passed.
It's Game of Thrones level secrets.
I hate that you're both talking about it right now, and I can't.
I don't.
speak
I've
on
only
it.
seen 3 episodes.
Doesn't
And I have
matter.
no
You
idea what I'm
you have
talking about.
So you have a stepping stone. I got nothing right now.
It's funny because
I gotta watch it.
I was thinking about that the other day. How like the first 3 episodes, it's like shit pops off right away, and then they just like skip a bunch of shit. They're like, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Now we're here. But they're doing something really cool with that in season 4. So watch it. Okay. Yeah, Attack on Titan coming next week, and that ends the Nerd Soup podcast for today. And we'll be back next week with another podcast episode, 2 podcast episodes. And Aaron, Teddy, thank you guys for joining me. Bo Oliver, signing off.
You waiting for me?
You usually say something wacky.
He didn't scoot over. I don't know if you were waiting for me to say something.
I was just kind of enjoying the silence. You see this beef between Eminem and Snoop Dogg?
It's pissing me off.
Well, would you look at that? It's finally over. Hey guys, Bo Oliver here for one final send-off. Now, before I beg you guys to like and share this video, I'd like to thank our very special Patreon pledgers. We are very proud of the community we've been able to build here at NerdSoup, and it would not have been possible without our Patreon supporters. You guys are the true MVPs of this channel. Everything I've said, you keep the fridge full, you keep the lights on. There aren't enough words to thank you guys, but we'll do it anyway. Thank you. And we have a few videos coming up that have been suggested to us by Patreon pledgers. My Hero Academia, Neon Genesis Evangelion, and Full Metal Alchemist will be reviewed by Marissa, and yours truly, and Castlevania, which will be reviewed by Marissa and Aaron. And if you'd like to consider donating to our Patreon page, you can visit patreon.com/nerdsoup and check out some of the rewards we offer to our listeners. And really, we'd like to thank everyone who takes the time out of their day to watch our videos. Patreon pledger or not, your support is what keeps us motivated to keep giving the world our opinions on movies and TV shows and video games and pop culture, even though no one asked for it. We're still here, we're still yapping, and we hope you continue to join us. I'm Bo Oliver, and I support this message.